G'day, we're back and we're giving you a rundown on the basics you need to head out back to escape isolation. Now you don't have an open checkbook to do up a Chop 200, so we're giving you a rundown on the dirty old Hilux. Now you've got your basics, we went through that earlier, your bull bar, your snorkel, your suspension, your tyres, 2 spares on rims, your dual battery system and your 16 lights. Now, the next stage after that is you need to get yourself some car keys. Very important if you're heading bush. Then you need to know where you're going. So get some maps, some guidebooks, some maps. Get a compass. Learn how to use them because your iPad and your e-maps don't always work. So get maps, learn how to look at them. You need a UHF radio. Get one of them, need an aerial with that. Now, things really turn pear-shaped. You can get yourself a sat phone. Some might say it's essential, but we travel for many, many years without a sat phone, all right? You don't have to have a sat phone. It's good though. I would always carry one of these for a couple $100. It's an EPIRB. Set this off, the cavalry starts coming. Right, next up, you'll probably want a fridge. It's not really essential, but if you want cold beer and fresh food, you probably want a fridge. Get a decent one. We're running the ARB there. It bounced around on the back of the ute with no canopy for ages. Corrugations, dust, heat, all that stuff. Get a good fridge so it doesn't break down and that it doesn't draw too much power from your batteries and keep your food cold and your beer cold. MSA, seat covers and seat organisers. Again, not essential, but it makes your life a lot easier. You keep all sorts of stuff in them. I like to keep more lights. We've got a magnetic light there from Ironman. We've got a little table light there that we can put on the dining table from Ironman. Great. We've got a head torch there as well. And we've got another head torch there, more head torches over there. So, get more lights, put them in your MSA seat covers. Another light there is pretty important. We've got this here too, putting more lights on. And don't be afraid to do some work on the car yourself. It's good to familiarise yourself with the basics. Don't go doing anything too technical if you don't know what you're doing, but do the basics and get to know your car, because when you're out in the bush, it's good to know. Okay, you need a recovery kit. First thing you need in your recovery kit is a shovel. If you don't know how to use one of these, probably don't go in the bush. But good for digging your car out, good for going to the toilet, good for propping up stuff or hanging lights off. Chuck a shovel in. If you're travelling solo and you're going remote outback, I mean off the dirt roads, wherever, you should probably have a winch, okay? If you're going out back with others that have a winch, or you've just got the support of other people, you don't essentially have to have a winch, all right? You have one, you need to know how to use it, need a recovery kit to go with it, and in it you need to know what a snatch block is, tree trunk protector, all that stuff. You figure that out later. Snatch strap, use most of the time, especially when you're traveling with other people. Of course, it's pretty hard to use one unless you're with someone else. So you need a recovery kit, and you want some tools, and with the tools, get yourself a proper workshop manual for your car. Even if you don't know how to be a good mechanic, but you can read a book, then it might help you actually try and figure out what's going on. You want a good basic sort of setup toolkit. We can go through that another time, what's in it. And also you want to get familiar with electrical repairs and basic electrics, including we know how to solder. Not very good at it, but you should learn. Electrics are pretty common to go, you know, fuses, wires shorting out, whatever, things not working. We've got battery testers and multimeters and whatever else there, so you need a good set of that. Fire extinguishers, we carry 2, you've got to have one. Compressor, you must have a compressor. Ours is here, pretty fancy. We can pump our tyres up when we come out of the bush back onto the blacktop. Tyre pressures, you need to learn all about them if you're going off-road too. That's another time. So, got all your basics, including your 16 lights. You got your car keys, you got your maps, your compass, Your recovery gear, your compressor and your tools, and a bit of a manual. There's some other stuff you can have too, but this will get you going. Matter of fact, with that stuff, you can even hit the road. See you there.